Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Can I get a yes or a no? I know that we're very few of us right now, but jo bhi hai. Am I audible? Is the mic on? Hello. Hello, Roshan. Hello, AK. Hi. Happy New Year. Am I audible? Can somebody please confirm? I'm so sorry. I'm all flabbergasted. Busy day. Hello. Am I audible? Hi, guys. What happened? कोई आया नहीं क्या होगा? Hello, hi Piyush, hi Roshan, hi AK. Can you guys confirm if I'm audible? Happy New Year to all of you. Mic is on for sure, but am I audible, guys? Please, can anybody confirm this? Yes, yes. Okay, brilliant. Happy New Year, guys. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes more for people to join. In the meantime, if you guys have some questions, please feel free. Thank you, AK. Hi, Anshika. Happy New Year. Guys, these live sessions are actually very funny because this white light ka green light comes up. Happy New Year, Piyush. Okay, so people are joining in. We'll wait. Thank you so much, Anshika. I wait for you to ask questions, to meet you, and to make sure that my audio is correct. So thank you, thank you. Just joking. I wait for you otherwise also, but I know that you always remember that this is an important question. Hi, Dinesh. Hi, Dev. Hi, Ranpal. Happy New Year to all of you. Guys, today I'm taking up, thank you, Anshika. I'm taking up questions for CFA results. I think it's coming out next week. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's coming out on Jan 10th. Thank you, Dinesh. So all form of anxieties related to the results and other general CFA Q&As, including Q&As, interview Q&As also. Hi, Yuvraj. There's a question already. Is 8 months good enough to crack CFA? Roshan, yes, it actually is. CFA level 1 is a very good time, especially if you're not doing anything else, then 8 months is good enough. But also subjective to how fast are you as a student. If you're very, very slow, then maybe 8 ka 9 bhi lag sakta hai. If you're very fast, 8 ka 6 bhi ho sakta hai. But usually 8 is good. Hi, Yuvraj. Uh, thank you, Ranpal. Guys, any other questions? Kin logo ka result next week hai? Okay, don't say the result is next week. Maybe if you guys are scared of nazar, I feel like isliye log nahi bolenge. We as Indians have that fear. I understand. Any questions? CFA questions, interviews for fresher. Any interview question that you feel you'd want me to answer? Soft skills related. Don't go to the technical bits right now. Any questions? क्या बात है आज questions नहीं आ रहे अभी तक? Okay, till we don't have any questions, if you guys want to share what your New Year's resolution is, that would also be very great. If you guys know, then mine is to be a little more disciplined. I'm making daily shorts also so that I'm accountable to you. Have you guys seen that shorts? What's your resolutions? Let me know in the comments. Let's share our uh, tax investment with Shubham financial modeling CAR. What do you want to know about that? Anpal Sharma, please make a video on how to get CFA scholarship. I am making videos for CFA scholarships in this week itself because the women's scholarship is opening up on 9th and the access one is opening up on 24th January, I think. I already have old videos, but I'm definitely gonna continue to do so, especially for the January attempt. I know a lot of you have questions. I definitely will make it to Anpal. In fact, I'm trying, this is a try, to get scholarships from people who have got the application approved so that we can add it up as well. Dave Chaplet, ma'am, sorry to ask question out of subject, but I've messaged you regarding CFA Access Scholarship. Can you please revert? Dave, the thing is, I do not check DMs anymore. So I don't know. I might have not seen this. What is the question? You can ask me right now, and I'll just answer it because I don't check my DMs anymore. For all of you who are also watching, this is a announcement. I do not check my Instagram DMs. So basically, the DMs are handled by somebody else, and anybody who wants me to answer something, comment it. You'll always get a very detailed answer. Alternatively, you can tell the person who's messaging you, somebody from my team will, then they will book a session for you. You can also opt for that if it's a personal thing. Uh, Helga, can you make more videos on FEP candidates? Definitely, Helga, I will do that for sure. I don't be scared. I think I've known you since quite some time, as in you've been studying since quite some time. You seem to be in a okay space, but I will make more videos. Definitely, the January month will be dedicated to the FEP candidates. Anshika, what are the skills that must be learned with CFA? Anshika, depends on what. Definitely, soft skills have to be enhanced at all moments because now, if you're doing CFA, especially 2024 onwards, they themselves are focusing a little bit on practical skills. So, both to build हो ही रहा है. So, soft skills, if you can, improve presentation skills, selling skills, because we take these things very lightly. But imagine if you have all the technical knowledge of CFA in finance, and then you have these kind of soft skills, you know how to sell something, you are the perfect candidate for any company. So soft skills over the technical skills. Other than that, any course wherein your interest lies. So if you're interested in trading, you can do any random course, basic course that teaches you the basics of trading. Modeling, I think they're gonna be teaching you for level 1. I don't know if you will be taking that or not, but you can also do like a beginner's course on modeling. Modeling is very good, especially the discounted cash flow system, because that's used a lot. AK, I have 13 plus years experience in broking and banking. Currently, I'm doing a business. Just came to know about CFA in recent times. As the syllabus are somehow in line with my experience, kindly guide whether CFA works for me. Definitely, AK, if you are interested in it, if you still want to get into that department, or maybe even as a businessman, even if suppose you do not want to work with somebody, it is very helpful because it makes your mind very sharp. So if you do have the bandwidth and you are interested, you definitely can go ahead with it. I also use CFA skills for that reason, that I feel it really enhances your analytical mindset. Dev, ma'am, actually मैंने apply किया था but didn't get, so my question is that there are a few more points which I can add in the essay. Dev, I'm first of all very sorry that you didn't get it. Essays I honestly do not review किसी के भी. I can only see it and give my personal point of view, but institute की तरफ से कोई actual yes या no या subjective guidelines नहीं है, so nobody for that matter can give you an actual answer on that. What I'll do is I will be making a video, like I said, in this week itself. This week and next week में काफी ऐसे videos आएंगे that what to add in your essay and what not to add. एक बार आप वो देख लो. अगर आपको फिर भी लगा that you want me to read your essay, then we'll book a session. I'll tell somebody from the team to connect, and at once we'll just read it and go through it that way. But again, like I said, in institute के कोई guidelines नहीं है कि what is the correct essay, what is the wrong essay. This is a very subjective point. And also important thing to remember for all of us is that the institute has very limited number of scholarships. So even if आपका ऐसे कभी कभी बहुत अच्छा होता है, आपकी नीड बहुत ज्यादा होती है, तो भी वो नहीं दे पाते because there are so many other people जिनको भी same problem है. So number उनके पास बहुत कम है. They can't give it to so many people. Can we do CFA level 1 with full-time job in 8 months time? I'm Dinesh Joshi. With a full-time job, Dinesh, I would say maybe take 10 months, because what happens is, no matter how much we say, especially if you're from India, a full-time job really drains you. आप बोलोगे Saturday, Sunday, I'll study more, but Saturday, Sunday, even your body will want rest. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो, I would say that will make a problem. 8 months is not a bad time, and definitely is a good time. Maybe what you can do is, and the more advised form is, start studying 2-3 readings या 2-3 subjects जब खत्म हो जाएंगे, then take a call कि मुझे कब apply करना है. That would be a better and safer zone, I would say. Helga, that's thanks for remembering me, but as days are coming. Helga, of course, I remember you, and don't worry, I will also make a video. I think you also requested for this, how to retain the data. I will definitely make a video on this, and I'll post it very, very soon. This week or the coming week, depending on the scholarship videos, but I will. And don't worry, we all face that fear कि नहीं याद रहेगा, but याद रह जाएगा. Just be a little bit calm and continue as you're continuing. Roshan Ramesh, I will complete BCom this March. I've started economics. Should I go for November attempt or maybe next year? Please guide. Roshan, I would say complete 2-3 topics. If you've completed your BCom and you're not doing anything else, then frankly, I feel like you have enough time to give it, and हो जाएगा November तक. But still, if you are feeling even थोड़ा भी scared, तो wait till March, till whatever the last date of the early bird is. Wait till that day, see तब तक कितना हो रहा है and how fast you are able to study. If you're going slow, if you're going fast, what is the pace that you're studying, uske basis pe calculation karo. You need 1 month for revision, that minimum 1 month for revision, 1.5 month is okay for level 1. तो ये देख के चलो कि how is it going, take the decision then, don't take a hasty decision now, because अगर अभी आपने ऐसे ही पे कर लिया and then you're not ready तो आपको pressure पड़ जाएगा. And if you do not also decide कि नहीं मैं next year ही दूंगा, तो you might also get into an extreme relaxed zone. Is candidate resource on certain subjects are very hard, like subjects like derivatives seems very technical, very hard. Helga, yes, candidate resource questions are sometimes very hard, and derivative questions in candidate resource are hard for level 1, 2, 3. They make you the most fearful. That is an actual honesty. वो ऐसे feel कराते that shit we don't know anything. Don't worry, just keep doing it. Even if you're getting a complete zero in the candidate resource, it's okay as long as you spend time after that to see कि क्या गलत गया, कैसे गलत गया. Are you able to understand what the answer should have been and why? If that is happening, then you're still in an okay zone and you will manage. But make sure even if things are going wrong, you spend some time to see कैसे correction होता है. Derivatives is hard in 1, 2, 3 level. It's always hard. You need to accept it, try to push through, it will happen. And yes, candidate resource questions are quite tough, mostly for derivatives. Sangram is BCom in financial markets and BBA in finance. Yes, Sangram, there's no specific course that you can even be from arts background and do CFA. It's fine as long as you're in the second year of your graduation, you can start giving CFA. It's fine. Helga, yes, guys, please take 10 months. I took 8 months in. Okay, Helga is sharing her personal experience, and I'm glad because that's what I want. We all can go on this. Ma'am, can you please guide how should we study economics for CFA level 1? I don't do subject wise guidance actually, but basically, if I'll tell you what I did and if that can help you, Dev. First things first, Abhi from 2024 onwards, you guys will have free readings in economics. Those, I think, demand and supply and all are made to not be an important part. तो वो पढ़ो एक बार, spend little time in it because उससे base बनेगा. Base ही अच्छी नहीं होगी, ABCD नहीं आती, so how will you guys write an essay, right? So spend some time on that also. And then number 2, Dev, are you going for some classes? So then I can answer it accordingly. I'll add the answer then. Registered for May but completed only one topic. What to do? Navi, you still have 5 months. If you're able to pull through, you might. Anyways, the default window will not open till April. So try to pull through. You never know. Sometimes, if you are able to dedicate that time, you might be able to pull through. Of course, it depends on your study pace and everything. If you're not doing anything and you feel like you still want to manage, then just make a schedule, be a little more disciplined. हो जाएगा. And अगर नहीं हुआ, you're absolutely not sure, then come April mid, you will have an option of either deferring the exam or taking your luck and going for the exam. That becomes very subjective. It also takes around $400 to defer the exam plus GST, $399 plus GST. So it's very subjective of whether you want to risk $940 or you want to risk $400. How confident do you feel? Sometimes luck also matters. But 5 months is also good enough. 4.5, 5 months, maybe CFA level 1 हो सकता है. Helga, thank you so much, Helga. This really means a lot. I hope I'm always able to help all of you like this. Navi, I've answered your question. I did BCom after that, MBA in finance, and now I'm doing US CPA because of misguided by the institute. Who did it? So we'll have to do it. Ranpal, it's okay. I'm sure there must be some reason in your destiny that you've landed there. I'm a personal believer. I don't know how many of you all believe कि life में कुछ भी ऐसे ही नहीं होता. To be very honest, many a times when I was in the initial part of CFA, I used to think, what am I doing here? क्या करूँगी मैं इसका? मुझे करना ही नहीं है अभी. But see where it has led me today. So sometimes we are in a place we don't realize why it is. If you still after some time feel that you're absolutely it's not happening, it's not worth it, then I'm sure you'll also find an exit if it's really not worth it for you. And you can still do CFA. It's just about a little bit of dedication and time management, Ranpal. You can do CFA. I'm telling you this. And if I plan AK currently I've done. AK again, that depends on how fast can you study. August is not a bad time. Like honestly, you can because it's around 8 months. It's sufficient time. But if you are working full time and that work pressure ke saath sometimes 8 months becomes a little less than maybe like even Helga suggested, then take 10. So that is a personal suggestion that maybe take November if you're working full time because it's just a matter of 2 months. It will keep you in a safer zone. Please more talk about your personal projects or independent projects you take. Helga, I might not because currently I'm not taking any project as of now. Like I've completed whatever I had to till December. As of now, I've not taken any personal project, and I might not also till my CFA level 3. I want to focus on that honestly. And the reason I do not talk so much in detail about them is because whenever you are in contact with someone, or even after, you really cannot be talking about those projects, because when I'm helping people, I'm more into the business strategy side. So either they are budding startups and they need help to set up their team. So how should the team be, how should the core team be, what are the processes that would be followed, how will we help the business grow, sometimes existing companies, how to align their operations, how to align their business strategies, things like that. Basically very upper ka crux, and also sometimes marketing. Ayush, I'm still afraid of the result. Ayush, don't be afraid. I understand your anxiety. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you, Ayush, be afraid. I'll tell you why. And all of you, I know that you're thinking, how is she saying be afraid? But actually, be afraid because ये जो fear और ये जो anxiety वाली feeling है ना, this is also an experience that you will never again feel in your life. अगर आप pass भी हो गए, God forbid अगर आप fail भी हो गए, it is this pre anxieties that's gonna help you. अब जो result है वो तो है, you cannot change it unfortunately. You just need to believe that जो होगा आपके लिए best होगा. I know it's not gonna be easy if it's unfortunately a negative thing. हो सकता है बहुत बुरा लगेगा, जो भी कहता है बुरा नहीं लगेगा, you'll get over it, नहीं, you will never get over it, but it will make you so strong as a person, वो आप सोच भी नहीं सकते. और अगर पास हो गए तो ये एंजाइटी सोच सोच के लाइफ में बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. गॉड फॉरबिड फेल भी हो गए तो लाइक आई ऑलवेज से इट्स गुड ओनली. टेड एक बार लाइफ में जब आप बहुत बड़े आदमी बन जाओगे, आप टेड टॉक दोगे तो इमेजिन कितनी अच्छी स्टोरी बनेगी, ये करके मैंने ये किया है. If you're taking classes from Zell Education, brilliant. So then I was telling you my process of how to study eco. Do the reading with the class, Zell Education, if they're providing you recorded lectures and grade. Do the reading. In the reading, whenever the teacher is teaching, make sure you are writing notes. And notes, ऐसे नहीं कि खाली जो teacher बोल रहा है वो लिखो. Write notes in your own language, in your own words. Take real life examples as much as possible to explain things to yourself. It really helps. मतलब उसका आप सोच भी नहीं सकते how much it will help you when you're trying to retain things. Once you do that, one time again read the entire Schwezer reading of it. It will take you 2 hours maybe, but read it, spend that time. Then Schwezer blue box में से जो भी part है उसको एक बार solve करो. If it is an example, if it is a professor note, read it, solve it, do everything. Then do the then do the end of chapter questions from Schwezer. Once ये पूरा कर लिया, फिर curriculum questions के end of chapter question करो of that particular reading. That will finish one reading. फिर आपको लग भी रहा है ना कि याद नहीं होगा, लेकिन याद रहेगा आपके subconscious mind में. Then leave that reading. Then go to the next reading. Follow this entire process. Then leave the subject. Then go to the next subject. Follow this much first. Then you'll really climb the ladder. And like I said, लगेगा by the time you reach the next reading कि oh my god याद नहीं रहेगा, but याद रहेगा. अगर इतने detail में पढ़ोगे तो याद रहेगा ही. Dev, how's Zell Education? Okay, Dev will answer that. Sangram Shinde, ma'am, do you know any CFA coaching classes in Pune? I don't know of anybody teaching in Pune live, but online to all we know, Manish Ramuka, Sanjay Saraf, Zell Education, Mark Meldrum. So maybe online is there. I'm not very sure of Pune mein live कौन से चल रहे हैं. Murad, an interesting webinar. Thank you so much, Murad. Sangram. Okay, Sangram, Helga said that Fintry is in Pune. I think Akshat or Akash sir, if that's there, then he's very good, huh? Dev, hey, Helga, so teachers are great, okay. Sangram, ma'am, which course should I pursue first, FIM or CFA? Depends. If you are more interested in the risk side of things, risk side of securities and FIM, if you're more interested to be a portfolio manager, investment banker, advisory side of things, then CFA. Nimisha Parab, any tips for result day for CFA level 1? Definitely. First things first, don't plan anything else for that day. सुबह से लेके शाम के 5-6 बजे तक निमिषा and everybody who have their results, please don't plan anything. अगर आप लोग काम कर रहे हो, try to take a छुट्टी because आप actually कोई काम वाम कर नहीं पाओगे. Your mind is gonna be so distracted. Your entire concentration will be on that. And a lot of people suggest that no, keep yourself busy. I'm of a very different perspective. I feel no, don't keep yourself busy. Feel it, because आप busy भी क्या ही होगे, it's gonna be in your head, right? Feel it. Talk to your family members. And I don't know how many of you all believe this, but I really believe it is that close your eyes and keep imagining कि result अच्छा है. Obviously नहीं आएगा, God forbid, तो बुरा लगेगा, but that's it. Don't do anything. At 6 o'clock, 5:36, whenever you see your result, एक बार भगवान का नाम लो, देख लो. make sure you're not looking at your result alone. As much as possible, try to be around somebody, the person that you trust the most, you love the most. It's a good feeling whether you pass or whether you fail. It's important to have them. And number, I don't know what number tip, but number 2 I'll call it, do not take any decision of इसके आगे क्या करना है on that day. Even if you pass, do not take a decision कि मैं level 2 अभी दूंगी. Even if you fail, do not take a decision कि मैं वापस रिपीट करूंगी या मैं छोड़ दूंगी CFA उस दिन नहीं. Let your mind be balanced, because when you're very happy, you're very angry or sad, आप सही decision नहीं ले पाओगे. Thank you so much. Most welcome, Anpal. I'm so glad you liked it. Would it affect my chances of getting a job if I leave my full time? Dinesh, not really. A lot of people do that, especially if you're planning to get back into finance. So I think people understand that, CFA has that level of pressure on you. It's just about how you present it in your next job interview, that why did you leave it? That'll make more of a difference. So there are various ways. For example, you could say that, after a certain point, I realized that I needed to dedicate more time to that, and I did not want to be unfair to my commitments or to my work in a way that somebody who's paying me is not getting 100% of my output. It's just about how you present it. It's like package the answer and give them. आप उनको ऐसे बोला, I left it because I couldn't handle the pressure. If you say it like that, packaging खराब है, nobody will take it. You need to package it very nicely so that they buy it out. Roshan Ramesh, which subject did you find difficult during CFA level 1 preparation? Oh, many. In the preparation, I think derivatives was very tough. Exam में भी tough था. When I had started CFA level 1, then fixed income seemed tough, but eventually it smoothened out. FRA was tough in the sense that it was very lengthy, and I hate things that are very lengthy because I'm not a very good reader. So ये मुझे tough लगा था थोड़ा सा. Ishan, Fintri in Pune. Anybody looking out for classes in Pune, Fintri is there, and Fintri is very good. Ashish Logs, ma'am, what is CFA exam fees if we fail or for written? It's the same. It would be $940 plus GST if it is an early bird, or $1,200 plus GST if it is not an early bird. Just that वो initial registration जो CFA level 1 के time पे लगता है वो नहीं भरना है, but exam fees will be the same, unfortunately. Utkarsh Jain, thank you Helga. Utkarsh Jain from Fintri, guys, he's an amazing teacher. The only thing I'm not sure about him is कि कितने बच्चे उसके क्लास में, but he teaches well. Reattempt fees is also the same, Ashish. Like I said, no changes in that, unfortunately. Which is better, online classes, offline classes, and can you recommend a few for me as I'm a working individual? Piyush, since you're working, then online would be better for you for sure, because you'll need that slight flexibility. Also, take a class that's also giving you live lectures plus recorded lectures. So, kabhi kuch miss bhi hoga, you can use the recorded lectures. For online, Manish sir is good. Sanjay Saraf sir is good. I don't know if Utkarsh sir is taking Fintri online. If he is, then he's also a good teacher. Yeah. Personally, I like Manish sir the most. Like, if you ask me who I am going to or who I would go to, it's Manish sir. CFA level 1 November results are out. No, Sahil, it's gonna be out next week. Dinesh, thank you for your advice. Most welcome, Dinesh. QM for me, CFA level 1. Nishant, yes, QM. I'll tell you one thing that will make you feel better about quants, Nishant, is that it gets better in level 2, and level 3 mein to hai hi nahi. So you have to deal with it in level 1. Unfortunately, level 1 mein, we find a lot of things difficult because A, it's the first time we're seeing it, and B, it's like just touching base on things. So nobody's really getting into depth. हमें भी proper knowledge इसलिए नहीं मिल पाती. So I have made a very detailed video on this. Would you like to check that out, Nishant? I'll add it in the description of when I end this live, because that would be more helpful than me saying it right now. Is that okay? Just give me a yes or no. Otherwise, I'll still say it right now. Where can we find free resources for CFL level 1? There you'll get many on YouTube. Just type the subject reading that you want. I think even Fintri ka ek free crash course hai. One of my subscriber had told me this last time. Mark Meldrum used to have, he has that playlist now, but that's not applicable for 2024. So YouTube is honestly the best place that you'll find videos here and there, but that is thoda bahut risky कि पूरा complete शायद नहीं मिले. शायद being the keyword. Joel, hey ma'am, I'm doing second year BBA student. I'm planning on writing level 1. I watched some on derivatives and it's hard to do. I think it's hard to do. Do you think it's the best time, or what's your advice? I'd rather do MBA and do after. Joel, one thing, do not take a decision on, whether you should do CFA or not basis on just one subject. First of all, derivatives, you've chosen one of the hardest topics, so obviously you are gonna feel that pressure. It totally depends on what do you want out of it, right? CFA, knowledge wise, is a little bit more than MBA, but MBA gives you the practical experience, the practical exposure, a good placement cell. A lot of people, while in their MBA, also do a CFA so that their knowledge is enhanced and that helps in their interviews, right? So you will need to take that decision very wisely. If you're planning to go for CFA and still want to do an MBA, then I would suggest an MBA in marketing rather than an MBA in finance, because you will get all the finance knowledge from CFA and you will enhance your soft skills from MBA marketing. So you'll become like that perfect package. Ma'am, then it's not affordable for me. Can you suggest me another course like CFA level course? Ashish, one thing, you can apply for the scholarship and try, then the fees will drop to literally 300, 400 US dollars. वो try कर सकते हो. And there are chances कि मिले. Exactly CFA level course, it depends on what you want to do. छोटे में भी take out topics of it. So do like derivatives का course कर लो, कोई ढूंढ के बहुत सारे मिल जाएंगे Coursera में, even YouTube पे मिल जाएंगे. You can even do it like that. For one pro tip, if you are not able to do CFA, what you can even do is get the knowledge. तो आप obviously CV पे लिख नहीं पाओगे, but whenever you go to give an interview, once they know that you have that much knowledge, तो automatically आप अंदर घुस जाओगे. So that is also a pro tip that I tell a lot of people. Pranav, I didn't get your question. Nishant. Yes, okay. So for quants, Nishant, it would be the exact same process like I mentioned for economics. I don't know if you missed that. First things first, understand one thing, quants is a little bit dry. It's a little bit on the not easiest subject side. Okay, so I like to keep it a little towards the end when I'm studying. I honestly do not do it in the very start. Follow a process. Okay, time value of money is a chapter. Even though it's a pre-reading, I would suggest that you spend time on it because it will be used in every other topic all through your CFA course. Okay, so that's very important. Now, every other thing that's gonna come up, I would suggest that you do a complete reading. Even if you're finding it tough, try to watch a video lecture. It helps you retain. Okay, and step number two, do every blue box question from Shweza. That is a non-negotiable point. Do every end of chapter question from Shweza, non-negotiable point. End of chapter questions from the curriculum notes as well. Even if you're not getting the answers, which is a very high chance that in the curriculum notes you'll not be able to score correctly, you will get demotivated also because बहुत कम चीजें correct आएंगी. Once you finish it, spend maybe a day to just see what went wrong and how. Once you finish this process, leave that reading, go to the next reading. Sorry, one thing that I forgot is make sure you're writing formulas in a separate small book or a sheet of paper on the backside of your book per chapter. Formulas likho, write it. Even if you have to write it twice, it retains it. Whatever formulas are there or whatever important points are there. Once you finish, like I said, this entire process, you finish till the end of curriculum notes ke end ka what do you call this, end of chapter questions, leave that reading, go to the next reading, finish that same process, close that reading, leave the subject, then go to your next subject, finish your subject, finish your subject, finish your subject. Then whenever you're going to revise it again, you will go through A, the formulas that you wrote, B, the notes that you wrote, quickly glide through Schwezer or whatever points you find difficult, and immediately start solving questions from candidate resources, the CFA Institute candidate resources. Once you're in revision mode, you do not want to get into any other mode of practice like Schwezer and all. It's not necessary. It is most important that you focus on the institute things and solve as many questions. Even if you're getting wrong answers and you're feeling demotivated, keep doing it because um, that's how you're going to learn. And whenever you're getting something wrong, like I said, make sure you're spending time to see kaha galat kya. If you're able to understand acha aise galat kya, you're in a okay space. That is important, the practice. And like I said, it is a little boring, तो थोड़ा सा उसको balance it out आगे पीछे, doing an easier subject or a more fun subject, maybe doing an AI, maybe doing a equity, something like that. And in the video I'm talking about, Nishant, I'd also explained type 1 and type 2 error. So in case you guys have that and you feel like you want to see that, then you'd want to see that video as well. I hope I helped you, Nishant, in some form. Will CFA help in trading? Anko, not really, if I may be honest, because CFA में trading बहुत कम है. Level 3 में एक chapter, एक या दो chapter, that's that. So it's not really getting you into trading. It will help you in analysis, so maybe a part of it, but core trading, no. Pranav, I'm not getting your question. CMT qualification, yeah. Omishi, does MM22 lectures are relevant for not Mark Meldrum? 2022 lectures will no more be relevant because the syllabus is changing. Little bit बहुत ज़्यादा for 24, तो फिर I wouldn't suggest that you do it. I would suggest that take the most recent one. Sumit, did you have any opinion about Edupistine? Sumit, somebody had also asked me this recently. So Edupistine, the last time I heard about it actually was in 2020 February. And at that time, the last review I heard was that, all the good teachers from Fintry have left and started their own thing. So students are actually very disappointed. As of today, where do they stand? I do not know. Have they gotten new, better teachers? I'm not very sure of it. Anko, I've answered your question, trading wala. Sumit, don't go for Edupistine. They are very bad people, sorry to say. Here we go. Ranpal has answered that question. That's exactly what I heard. Thank you so much, Joel. It means a lot, and you're most welcome too. Black, can I get job offer after CFA? Black, yes, you can. The struggle will be there to find a job like any other regular person because CFA doesn't give you a placement cell, but yes, you can find a job. So where I get knowledge, do I have to work in FR? Do I have to work in firm or have to study? Ashish, both. If you have work experience, you are anyways above everybody else who's studying because work experience gets you paid more. So if get a job initially, if let's plan it out for you, okay, get a job, something that's also helping you earn an income. Do chote mote courses here and there, like I said, on Coursera, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. Spend do at least two, let's say, 8 to 10 hour courses in a week. Sorry, in a month, and see, okay, once you've saved some money from your from your job also, then see, do you still feel the need of doing a CFA, or your work experiences made you wise enough or has added that much value that you're anyways getting paid or getting the results that you would want from after CFA? Akanshu Jain, advice for CFA level 2. CFA level 2 results or CFA level 2 exam? Akanshu. Anku, I've answered, will CFA help in trading? Not directly, like I said, because it's not teaching you trading. Level 3 make those subject as that. That is it. Black, is CFA level 1 and 2 are too difficult? It is difficult. Definitely, I will lie if I say that it's not difficult. 1, 2, 3. CFA as a course is difficult because it's a competitive exam. वो भी सारे 10 subjects, 7 subjects एक ही दिन पे आते हैं. So it is about how disciplined you are as a person, how much uh, time are you willing to dedicate, how much of your life are you willing to overall compromise. It is difficult on those aspects. So it is difficult, not, I would say, undoable. Obviously, there's so many here who have done it, but it is difficult. I'm interested in stocks and assets in general, so that's why I'm into CFA. Like you said before, should I do level now, do MBA in marketing, like you said, and finish the charter? Yes, that also works well. It's a good plan. If while you're doing a MBA, you're able to do CFA, brilliant. It is a little tough, I would say, slightly on the more ambitious side because managing MBA ke saath kuch bhi is difficult. So, see, will you be able to do that? Will you be able to manage level 2 and level 3 while doing an MBA? If not, then pace it out accordingly. Guys, I'm here for like 6-7 minutes more. I'm just letting you all know. If I'm an average student and have interest in finance, for me, FIM will be good, or CFA, since FIM is mainly about risk management and CFA is broader. Does Omishi, first things first, Mark Meldrum, Omshi, I'm so sorry, I read that name wrong. Umshi, Mark Meldrum lectures will not be relevant. I wouldn't take the 2022 lectures, I feel like, because the syllabus has changed. So take 2024 lectures as much as possible, the most updated one. And which should you take, FIM or CFA? If you are not very confident of where you want to go, then definitely CFA, because like you said, it is broader and it gives you a more larger picture. So I would choose CFA. Oh, and do you think Zell and Ashwin Bajaj classes are good for clearing CF11, or which is good in your opinion? Once again, thank you. Joel, Ashwin Bajaj, I've heard good reviews. Zell, I'm hearing mixed reviews. Some people say it's good. Some people are, I've heard some very negative reviews also. I haven't seen too much of Zell yet, so that's a personal choice. Personally, my favorites, Ashwin Bajaj is one of them. He's good. Utkarsh Jain is very good. Manish Ramuka sir is very, very good. Sanjay Saraf sir is also good. Ma'am, I'm a derivatives trader and I've completed NISS research analyst in equity derivatives and I'm a pretty good understanding. Will this help me in CFA? Yes, it will, Piyush. It actually will help you because your base is there. Obviously, thoda sa learning, unlearning wala part hoga, but it's just as simple as, how a commerce student will find CFA slightly more easier, one level easier than a science student, वैसा situation आपका, so it will be helpful. Financially sound. I'm doing my master's from Australia and finish in June. I'm planning to return back to India. Since you have finished your level 3 and your master's, then I would say 5 to 7 lakhs can also go up to 10 lakhs per annum ka starter because you're a fresher. But considering your qualifications are also very good, that's why I said that till 10 lakhs possible. Hey, but 5, 5.5. Aditya Rajan belong to poor family. Should I go for MBA in finance or CFA? Aditya Rajan, MBA, if you do not do it from the top 10 colleges, then it would not really be very worthwhile and that would be extremely costly. उसके आधे के आधे प्राइस में CFA हो सकता है. So take your decision accordingly. Both courses are brilliant. Ashish, I've answered your question. Akanshu Jain House Financial Planning Academy, Boldly for CFA. I've not heard of them, Akanshu, so I cannot give you an opinion that would be not right. Starting the journey. Akanshu, CFA level 2. Okay, candidate starting the journey. You wanted advice, right? First of all, stop listening to anybody who tells you that CFA level 2 is the most tough level and you're not going to pass and ऐसा हो जाएगा वैसा हो जाएगा, because ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. It's all in the mind. Number two, make sure your base is correct. In fact, you'll be surprised to know that your base will become much better in level 2 than in level 1, because a lot of black holes in level 1 would have gotten clear in level 2. So it's actually a good level. Number 3, very, very important, and my biggest tip is make sure from the very start you're maintaining a formula book, because level 2 is heavy on numericals. So formula sheet बना के रखने से from the very start it would be very, very helpful. And a very non-conventional tip, please play some mind game like a Sudoku, number match, word puzzle every day for 5 to 10 minutes. It will help your mind sharpen, and in level 2 that's really needed. Give your opinion on CMA US2. It's a good course. It really depends. There's no bad course, so I cannot give an opinion ki acha hai ya bura hai. That's why I never say that. Black, it is a good course. If you want to go ahead with it, it is good. The CFA level 1 and everything. The more your qualifications, like you said, CFA, CMA US plus CFA level 1, good qualification. Yes, it's a heavy portfolio. Add a CFA level 2, even better. Add an MBA, even better. जितना आप add कर सकते हो, but it should be relevant. Don't just do courses for the heck of adding onto it. Make sure आप एक purpose से करो, तो ज़्यादा मतलब बनेगा. Interested market, should I go for CFA? Kindly guide me. Anurag, you can, but I'll be very honest, CFA doesn't really take you directly to the stock market. That was a misconception that I also have. वो इतना stock market related नहीं है. It will teach you how to analyze companies, maybe thoda bahut basics theoretically, but stock market, if you're thinking like directly, it will make you a trader. It will not. How to start with CFA and coaching? You can start anytime once you reach your second year of graduation. You can start giving the exams. Coaching बहुत सारे अवेलेबल हैं, दोनों के ऊपर वीडियो बनाया, बट यू नीड टू टेक द डिसीजन कि भाई मेरे को करना है कि नहीं करना है, तो उस हिसाब से डिसाइड टू स्टार्ट. आई वुड सजेस्ट बिफोर यू रजिस्टर फॉर द एग्जाम, टेक सम क्लासेस फर्स्ट. एनीवेज यू प्लानिंग टू टेक इट. थोड़ा देखो कि वो क्या पढ़ा रहा है, अच्छा लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है, 2-3 महीना स्पेंड करो, देन डिसाइड टू रजिस्टर फॉर द एग्जाम. Khushi, getting hard to find a job after safe level 1 in November. Khushi, don't worry, things will get better. November, December is the Saturday, Sunday for even the job market. So obviously people are in a lazy mode now onwards. Thoda thoda market khulega, and don't give up. Apply every single day, every place that is possible. Cold emails karo, you will get it. The struggle is there, I'm sure, and it is a fact. It's sorry, something that we cannot run away from, but you will get it. Don't worry. Just keep at it and make sure you're sending cover letters and your CV is up to date as well. No YouTube channels have put videos after revised syllabus. It is not really useless. You'll need to do like an exact matching कि क्या exact चीज है. So for example, time value of money is not useless, but अब वो आप वो कर सकते हो 2022 lectures से भी Roshan. But it's about if there are changes in the syllabus, the exact change. I've also not seen the exact change as of yet. Then is it matching with what they're teaching? So what you can possibly do is you can open your own book, go LOS wise and see, okay, if this is the same topic, are they teaching? वैसे करके कर सकते हो सकता है कुछ टॉपिक्स मिसिंग हो सकता है उनमें कोई टॉपिक्स एक्स्ट्रा हो, तो उस हिसाब से दैट एक्स्ट्रा वर्क विल बी देयर. No, no, Black, I did not get the scholarship because I have not applied for it. I calculated my score soon after the level 2 exam and I feel I'm scoring more than 70%, but I also found the paper easy. Aman, honestly, there is literally no way for anybody to decide what the MPS would be, or nobody to predict, because easy, hard, all are subjective terms again. What you might have found easy might have been hard for somebody else, vice versa. So there is literally no way I can tell you this, that this is a right or a wrong, and I don't think you should listen to anybody who's also telling you that, because वो गलत ही prediction है. I was doing CMN, I'm not liking, then I thought to switch. You can, Anurag, if you wish to. Guys, I'm leaving in 2 minutes. Ma'am, can I buy Shrezo notes from Amazon? I'm confused because I heard syllabus has been updated in 2024. Piyush, yes, I would suggest that get the 2024 version, especially if you're buying it and spending money. If you're from Bombay, तो बहुत सारे local stationaries में available है. I'm assuming other metro cities में भी local stationaries में available हो सकती हैं. Else, please try to get 2024 edition only is what my suggestion is. Most welcome, Khushi. Sakaria, if you're finished with CFA level 1 and 2, then absolutely finish it. No, one last exam. You really should. Your qualifications are so good, it would just add an additional feather. How we can incorporate spreadsheet for CFA level 2 prep. Milan, I didn't get your question. Have so many questions related career wise. Can I talk to you? Anurag, and for everybody, yes, you guys can talk to me. You can book a private session. How does this work? Is basically you need to drop a DM on Instagram. Truly underscore Tanishka is my ID. Somebody from my team will revert. They'll send you a form which basically you need to fill, and you need to choose which session do you want to book, a 30-minute or a 60-minute session. So that way you can book a session and then we can have a one-on-one interaction as well, basis on the form that you fill. And with that, we are ending this live chat. Thank you for everybody who joined. Happy New Year, guys. Any question that I've not answered, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I will reply. Sakaria, just giving a last answer. It's okay, you can give it back. I would suggest give it in 2024 because the things are changing. Thoda sa in 2025, so might as well finish it. But I feel like you will get it done and you should just complete it. And it's more about if you will be regretting it or not regretting it, leaving it or not. So it's a personal choice. If I were in your place, I would have done it. Thank you everybody for joining. Happy New Year once again. Wishing all of you all the best. जिनके भी results next week हैं, all the very best to my CFA level 1 and level 2 November viewers. I know all of you have worked very very hard. तो result चाहे left में आए, it's a pass, या right में आए, that's a fail. I'm still proud of all of you. And remember, not everybody has the guts to sit for this exam. तो आप already बहुत आगे बढ़ चुके हो. All the best. Jai Shri Ram Aditya. And